Hi there everybody, welcome back to Handmade by Shirley. Today I am starting to make the Easter calendar from Gummiapan. So it's an 8-day calendar, so it's so it goes from today the 15th up to the 21st of April, which is, so it's over Easter, so it's 8 days. So I've got my first one ready, and then you get all your other ones. So you can get this, well, this is new for this year as far as I believe. So it's a similar thing to the Christmas Advent in that you get a pocket every day with die cuts in it, and I'm going to make a card. So I've already cut my stuff up because it just takes so long to do it on camera that it's easier to just do it prepped beforehand. So day one is this lovely wee rabbit in a pot. So it's April the 14th, and that could actually be used on the card. All of the fronts of these could be used, cut out and backed onto card and then used. So I'm going to keep all the packaging because I think I might do something with them, or might make a Easter collage. Anyway, so today it was this gorgeous floral frame, and this little bee which cuts into the card, and it's got the wee trail on the back. So as I say, I've already cut my pieces out. I've cut them out a couple of times. I've also got this Gummiapan birthday stamp, which I'll probably use for the sentiment. So I went ahead and I've got a base of, I think it's 5 by 5 1/4. I might have to cut it a bit because it's a funny kind of size, but I wasn't quite thinking, or I may just leave it and put the happy birthday on the bottom. So I've got that piece, and I've got that piece of white as well. They're just different whites. It's a bit messy. And then I cut the frame out, so this is what it's like. I cut it out twice, and it's really gorgeous. And I had this idea that if I put that on there and that, I'd have 2 florals at each side. So I might do that. Then I thought I saw the backgrounds that I made, the last backgrounds I made with Distress Oxide sprays, and I looked at them. Now on some of them I've drew things and I've stamped on top. On that one it's just the actual thing. Then I thought, oh, will I do this and I'll pop this back in, and that gives me a background, which would be quite nice as well, which I might do. Or I thought the other thing I could do is use the white like that. Obviously I'll cut this piece off and just put that background in there, just to give it a bit of colour. Or these two I could have done, if I can just get this out the bin. So I'd put this in and I'd put that back in, like kind of paper piecing, which is quite nice as well. So I could do that on both sides. Obviously I just need to cut off the excess here, which would go underneath, and I'd have that. So it's deciding which one to do because I like them both. So anyway, I can always come back and do the opposite of it in another video. So the little bee would get cut into the card somewhere, so that would get cut in possibly at the side or whatever I decide to do. That's got a bit on it. I wonder if I can use this side. So I'm going to use this side because the other side's got a kind of mark on it. So because these pieces because it was cut through the trimmer, it folds back slightly. So just to get rid of that, I can easily go over this with my bone folder and just flatten that back, and that should just keep it nice and flat. So what to do? So I do kind of like this. So that would mean that would go in to there, like that. Obviously I'd fit it in properly, which is quite nice. Or I could leave that and do that on another day, and then do this instead. Could have it slightly to one side as well, and that could just go in as a backing. I think that's quite nice. And then I can pop these flowers at the opposite side, and we can pop this. Perhaps we need to move over a bit. Pop that in just at the side here. Let's go for that. So keep that for another day, and we'll do this. So now I'm thinking I'm going to have to cut this down because it's not. So I think I had that at 5 1/4 by 5. So I think I need to do it 5 by 5, like that. And then I may need to cut this down. Let me see. Maybe just, so what's this at? 4 1/4. So if I do it 4 1/2, and then what's that size? Just do it at 4 1/2, and then that makes it square. Right. So just pop that on there just now, and then that's better. That looks much better. So just popping that down just now. What I could actually do as well is I could actually, maybe not on that one, let's see. I could actually put a little bit of a border of that round it as well, which I could do. So let's try that, and then we can just start putting this together, because it's quite an easy card. I was going to colour the florals in, but then I decided, oh, I'll just do this instead. So that's probably too much there. So what's that? I had it at 4. So if we do this at 4 3/4, yeah, that'll be fine, I think. And we'll do this other piece at 4 3/4. So I just like to kind of use some of my stuff up, because, you know, that's still paper that wouldn't get used normally. So because it's covering that whole thing, you won't see that when it's on the actual card front. So that's good. To kind of be a bit frugal, if that's the right word. And then we'll just pop this on. But before I do this, I want to cut into the card so I can get this little bee onto it. So I'm thinking, if I'm going to put this here, I'll probably have to do it at that side, I would say. So the left side, we're going to put that in back into the kind of space there. Oh. Come on, but you get the drift. That's what it's going to do. It's going to look like that. Slot that in, and so that should kind of, I would say that would, or could go, let's see, let's turn it around so I can kind of get an idea of, I could do it there. Right, let's take that off, and I'll come back when I've cut it out. Right, so I've cut that out. Just take that off, and you can see how lovely that is when it's cut out. It's really nice, and the wings actually come up as well. So you can see there how nice that is. So pop that on there, and then So let's get this together. So I'm going to get my mat, my glue, my sticky old mat. Put these away to the side just now. Right, so what I need to do is, there's still some wee bits to get poked out actually here. Such a lovely wee die, this. It's really nice. So obviously you won't get this in Gummiapan shop, because this is only, you'd only get it if you bought this Easter calendar. So you can't go into Gummiapan UK, gummiapan.com or misaprint.co.uk and see this, because you only got it if you bought the calendar. So that's what makes these more limited edition. So it's the same if you get the calendar at Christmas as well. That's exactly the same. You won't get these products unless you buy the calendar. So what I want to do is I want to just, so I need to do it up to here. So just, let's get my scissors. So let's just pop this kind of on top of each other. So we need it to go to there, but I probably want to just cut it slightly more. And the same here. I'll do it slightly more to there, so that I can pop it onto there. And I'll need to do the same here as well. So yeah, I'm going to have to cut that off. Yeah, so I don't know why I did that. I should have just done this. Never mind. There. So just chopped it off there and chopped it off there, and then that gives me that. Right, it's these nails. I got my nails done. And the last time I had my nails done, they were just nail polish, but I got shellac ones this time, so they're a bit annoying because you can't pick things up with them very easily. Right, I do want that for, so first things first anyway, you don't want to know about all that. It's just annoying, so if you see me grappling to get the card up, that's why. So, right, so I'm just going to pop this on. There with a wee border around it. Should put some glue on that bit. There we go. And then this card here, I've cut the bee out of, which is really cute. You could even make a wee background of these bees. Just put lots of cuts in a card at the front, and then just make it wee background. Right, so just lift this up and make sure it's kind of even. There we go. Right, so I'm going to pop that on there. That'll go in. So we'll pop this one in first, and then I can just put the centre part in, and try not to get glue everywhere. No. Easier said than done, surely. Let's see a wee bit on there. Right, so glue there. Where's that wee wipe? Oh, it moved a bit. Now, I've had an idea, and it's a good idea actually. One of the other people who do Gummiapan, Deb Hallett, I was watching her video this morning. Not that that gave me any ideas, but I was watching one of her videos, and she said she's got loads and loads of cards now, and she wants to get rid of them. Well, she wants to give them away to people who would like them. So it's like loads of cards on here. Actually, I've done that the wrong way. I should have done it. That's fine. So pop this on. Anyway, what we was saying was because she does YouTube videos as well, and she's got like loads of subscribers, but she is somebody that does Gummiapan as well. So if you want to check her channel out as well, she's just Deb Hallett, I think, on there. Not sure. So because she's got so many cards, and I'm like that, I do sell some, I do give some to my friends who ask me. I do give them away, not give them away, well, I do say, look, I don't want money, I'm fine, just take them. I'm not bothered. So there is people who do that in my family and my friends, my very good friends. So quite going in there. Let's get this bit in. Oh. There we go. That's it. So anyway, she has suggested, and I'm thinking the same thing, if you would like a card, you could buy me a coffee, which would help me with the postage. I'm not asking you to buy the card. I could, but I'm not going to. So if you want a card that you have seen on me making or something else, well, you can send me a message on my email. I don't know if that's gone in properly to that bit. I think it has, but too busy yapping, that's my problem. Let's see if that's gone in right. Quite gone in here. There we go. That's fine. So yeah, so that's my card basically. But yeah, so if, as I say, you fancy a card that I've made, send me an email. I gave the email yesterday on, it's also in my information bio on here. And if you bought me a coffee, which is also in the information box below, I do tend to put it in every time I make a card, all my details and what I've used and other things in there. You could buy me a coffee, and that would help with my postage costs for sending out the card. So it's just an idea. If you're interested, send me a email or even message me on my Facebook page, Handmade by Shirley, on Messenger. And if you send out your address, buy me a coffee, I will send you a card. And if it's a specific thing you want, well, I can look to see if I've got it. So that's an idea. So anyway, I'm just about finished. So that's me done that with my background, and I think it's quite pretty. I mean, I could do some colouring if I wanted, but I'm not going to do any colouring because I think that's just nice as it is. Right, I'm going to put this piece on, or could I do some of the bits as coloured? No, I'm just going to I'm just going to do this. So I'm just getting a block, And to get this to stay on, I've just put in a little bit of the Pritt stick on the back. Well, it's a Pritt type stick. This is a Taste Scoop one, but you get the gist. I'm just going to pop onto my block like that, and then you can easily clean your blocks with isopropyl alcohol to get any of the stickiness off. Now, what am I doing? What colour will I do? So I've got a couple of colours that I've got up here. So we've got our sort of pinky colour, but we've also got a sort of browny colour. Let's see. Oh, sorry folks, I've just nudged that with my glasses. I don't really want to put pink on it. Excusez-moi. Maybe I should just put pink on it. Let's do pink. I might stamp off first because it's quite bright. So let's just make sure I've got it right. It's quite bright. It's not bad. Let's just use it. That's a nice little bit there actually with the happy birthday. Wonder if I should just use it across. No, I'm going to go for it. Hopefully it will fit onto, or I might just do it this way, up the side. Let's do that and hope for the best. There we go. Happy birthday. There we go. And I think that's all. I might just finish off with some lovely wee gems if I can get them. Right, so I've got some hearts. What will I use? What will I use? I feel like I should put something in here. Maybe I should put a wee rabbit or something. Let me just see. Let me just see what I've got that I could put in. This is all my Gummiapan stuff. I've got quite a collection now. Let me see if there's anything I could put in there. I mean, I've got loads of more of these. Let me see. That's just a wee selection of them. Now, let's see what we've got here. I just feel that I should put something in there. It just looks a bit bare. Just bear with me as I have a look. Don't know. Don't really know. I've got quite a... I wonder if I should put that big bee. It might be too big though. Might be too big. Yeah. Here's me saying I'm going to make a quick card and then I start faffing about. But we're at 20 odd minutes. Let's take that away. I've got some more here. Let's have a look. These are a mixture of Gummiapan and other dyes, so they're not all Gummiapan ones, but the most are. There's nothing in there unless I've got that one of these butterflies. Unless I put one of them in the middle, it's quite big. Oh dear, the dilemma. The dilemma. What's on that one? Sorry, I'm faffing now. No, I'm faffing. Right. Let's see, maybe I'll put that in. It's quite big though, isn't it? It's quite big. Oh, let's just put it on because I do feel that it needs something in the middle. Unless, where's that bunny that I used? The bunny. I think this is probably a bit too big, that bunny, to go in there, isn't it? Let's try it and see. So all I'm doing is chopping round this day one image, which is a little rabbit in a pot. This might not look good at all. We'll just have a wee, see how I'm not chopping it very well either. I just feel that there's some should go in the middle there. There's space, and I've not chopped it all out, so let's just see. That would look quite, do you think that would look okay? Let's see, let's see. Let's just chop round and see if that looks okay or not. Oh. Let's see, that's not very good cutting, surely. I don't know, what does that look like? Let me see in the viewer. That's quite nice, I think, but I don't know if it's, or what I could do is just have them looking over there, but I still feel I need something else. Don't know, what do you think? Oh no, I think I'm just going to go for the butterfly after all that. So this isn't Gummiapan. This is, I think, Gemini or something. And it is a huge butterfly, so maybe it'll just spoil the whole look. But I just feel I need something in there to make it not look so bare. So there we go, and then we can just finish off with some of the little gems I've got here. So I've got some sequins here, so just quickly get my pokey tool and add a few sequins to the mix. So one there, I'll do this goldy one here, and let's go for some in here as well. I think some are needed in there just to hide that bit in the middle. And I'll do one more. It's very blingy now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, thanks so much, folks. I got there in the end. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as I say, I'll be doing this for the next 8 days. So I'll be doing one every day. So keep a watch out for them. And if you want to see any of the other designs, if you go to a group called Gummiapan UK on Facebook, it's a public group as far as I'm aware, and you can see all the designs. You can join that group and you can see all the designs there, and you will find out about any other things that are going on as well there. Okay, thanks so much. See you again soon tomorrow. Bye.